Welcome to Something Crunchy, the Valley's #1 comedy entertainment podcast. Biscuit is homies with Blake. Blake is the older brother of Blair, and Blair is married to Biscuit. Here are your hosts, Colin Blake with Blair and Tyler Dressel.
All right. Welcome to Something Crunchy. I'm Colin Blake. With me, as always, Blair and Tyler Dressel. Tonight, we complete Season 7 with a first ever Part 2 of a finale episode. Our very crunchtastic R&D department worked hard on another banger, lost the whole thing like last season. Oh. And they gave us the last thing that they saved. I asked for a nice, tight 35, 45 minutes. No one wants to hear more than that. They agreed, came back and said, I've trimmed it down to an hour and 10 minutes. It better be funny. Last week, we heard the best clips of our episodes with guests. These are our best clips from the three of us just incubating brilliant ideas and shitting on Blair.
Love it.
Oh,
That's what I said.
Blair, that's not what you said.
that's not what you said.
Shut up, Blair. It feels good to be back. And if some may have already noticed, we've undergone some changes. Blair switched to Scotch in the efforts to be more confrontational. We're trying out a new intro, and we have some extra watts behind us in the valley because the desert is getting crunchy every Friday night on KBSZ 97.3 The Rattler. It's nice to see some growth outside that thing I caught over break. It's our 7th season, and the calendar is overwhelming. All fun and games, and we're going to be adding to that database of useless knowledge, those good-for-nothing fun facts and did-you-knows. We live for this stuff around here, and we have several games to get you both behind the scenes and fall down drunk. Tonight, we're playing for chugs, and we have several categories covering everything from on-screen direction to on-screen dongs. Lots to get into.
Can't wait.
Let's dive in, shall we?
Yes.
Shall we?
Stand up and shout. And we're in luck, because tonight is our salute to Vegas! All right! Now, for those who are new here, this won't be your shows not to be missed or soul-crushing gambling stories. We wanted something diabolical.
Yeah.
We got a fun one tonight. It's the 2023 Annual Crunchies Award Show presentation. Woo! As always, we got blitzed on the red carpet. Tyler's in his crotchless tuxedo. Everyone is looking sharp. We have some artificial assistants joining us this evening, and we're trying something a little different. It's our 150th episode, and tonight, it's Something Crunchy versus the Machines.
Yeah!
I've been excited about this one. In this episode, we explored the world of artificial intelligence with a healthy dose of humor and a side of silicone-based sarcasm. While most are gearing up for 4th of July and celebrating our nation's freedom, tonight, we're talking about prison. Keeping it light and positive, our plastic cups are half full. Prison sure isn't what it used to be. We follow at least 3 inmates on TikTok. I'm dating 2 of them.
Donating to the old commissary fund, are you?
One of them is pretty hot. Your correction selection. Are there any other movies or shows that are deserving of a part 2? It's like breaking back into Alcatraz.
Yeah, Get Hard could have a sequel.
I feel like
Get
it
Harder?
Yeah.
should. Get harder. Yes.
What about Face Off 2?
Get Harder, at least 3 inches harder this time. Face Off, that had prison, that was half a prison movie.
You know they would be back in 2 seconds.
Face Off 2, like that.
With different people? It's not Travolta
No.
and Cage? Or we do...
Bring
Different
them back.
people?
Bring them back.
Didn't Cage die?
Do they ever really die?
Yeah, that's true.
You think they're gonna let Cage die
No.
in a movie?
Or John Travolta's got to change faces with someone else this time.
I like that. And then you don't really know because it's Cage with Travolta's face with someone else new, and then it's just so
No.
much happening.
It's Castor Troy's. He's got kids everywhere. He didn't know about all these sons. Sons are coming back. They want revenge for the father's death. But he has to go back and put on Castor Troy's face.
Oh!
Re-put the face back on. He's even making the Nicolas Cage.
And yeah, it's the exact Nicolas Cage face you could imagine.
Oh, that was such good Cage face. I got caged so hard just now. Great.
Yo, we're really onto something here.
No, Face Off 2. I like it. But if we're doing that, we might as well throw in Con Air 2. That's even more prison-y than Face Off.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
who wants to see that again?
Who doesn't want to see that?
I would totally see
Modern
Con Air 2.
effects. and
Conrail?
different-
They're on the railroad?
Now you're thinking Conrail. First of all,
Ooh.
I love it.
Come on. Too easy.
Brilliant. The Green Mile 2, Mouth Circus. Reels and rabbit holes. It's been a while. Let's talk about our holes.
Yes, can we please?
Biscuit, been exploring any good holes lately?
Have I?
No free shame around here.
No.
If he wants us to poke the bear,
Oh,
we're going to need some honey.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
yes.
We're pre-recorded, drink once, cut twice. Very not live. So, only one way to get caught up with everything we missed over break. Let's dive into the headlines.
Yes.
In Houston, Texas, Jessica Sinclair was taken into police custody after she was witnessed by coworkers dipping hot wings into her vagina before serving them to customers, proving once again you don't mess with Texans. Well, who does that? I mean, a crinkle cut fry, dill pickle, those are corkable menu
Yeah, there's a lot of options, but to like go buffalo, like, what are you doing to yourself there?
The savagery of a buffalo hot wing. I mean, the question is, which is worse? Inserting a hot wing or later being served that hot wing?
I'd rather eat it.
You'd rather eat it.
If somebody was like, Blair, these are your choices, when you can eat it after it's been in my V, or you can just like shove it in yours, I'd be like, yeah.
You can go out back and make love to this hot wing,
Or you can eat it,
or you can eat it after someone else has.
I've eaten
but
one
you
of
don't
the
know
of that.
who. You don't know
Ooh.
who.
Ooh,
Oh, I don't
that
like
makes
that.
it worse.
Yeah, that's
It
far
does.
worse.
It's the fear of the unknown.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm shoving it in my south mouth.
No questions asked.
No,
Just going
you don't
right
even have
there.
to ask. Really, I'll just do it.
Pornhub has now blocked all of Utah from its website, the Beehive State.
The entire state is banned.
If you're looking to tug one out in Utah and hop on the hub, you'll be greeted by a fully dressed adult performer who encourages you to go talk to your representatives about Utah's age verification law.
No.
For the 49 other states who encourages slapping the hand, you'll only need to check a box that says you're 18 once and you're watching Stepmoms. Apparently in Utah, they want you to send in a picture of your valid driver's license every time you enter the site to verify your age. Imagine you're in the mood. You're ready to light that Glade candle, turn on some India and sail away. But first, you got to grab your wallet, take a picture with your license, double opt-in via email, and give the last four of your social.
Oh my gosh.
If their goal is to complicate you out of the mood, that'll do it.
Yeah.
It's like the bureaucratic equivalent of a cold shower. Then you're all in your head, afraid that your search history is tied to your license number. You show up to argue a traffic ticket, and they're like, did you or did you not watch the Da Vinci Load last night? The night before the incident.
Guilty as charged.
This just took Utah back to the Stone Ages of masturbation. They'll be passing around pixelated sticky printouts like it's 1995.
Seriously.
Even the Amish are like, that's kind of messed up. I mean, it's 2023. Let the man churn some butter. One inmate in Lake County Correctional Facility in Florida, of course in Florida, managed to keister a cell phone as well as an MP3 player and headphones, some marijuana, tobacco, and $140 in cash in 2011. Officials became suspicious when they noticed the weed smell coming out of his cell, but he made it all the way past the cavity search. It was so far deep in the cavity.
You got me at headphones. Like all the other things, I'm like, okay, $140, that's fine. Like everything
Easy to
else,
roll
I can
up,
imagine. Yeah, like that's fine. But like, damn, MP3 player,
You think you
impressive.
got Beats by Dre up there, or do you
but
think you're?
headphones in that shape, like you'd have to like.
It's got to be
maneuver
buds.
It's the
Blair,
buds,
it's the
Blair,
buds.
come
it's like
on.
wired buds.
Okay, see,
It's the charger
It's
in the
wa-
buds.
It's
That's
not
not
even a
having
charger
fun.
in a buds. That's
That's
a
fine,
lot.
then.
That's a lot.
I could keister charger. in
the
a bud.
charger's just hanging
With a
out.
phone and MP3 player, some
No.
weed and tobacco.
No, just
with-
one of those.
Charger's the hardest part because you got to like wind it and you can't let anything like hang.
Not that kind, Blair. The
I'm-
kind that your headphones come in.
Wireless buds, man. I'm
Gee,
so
no.
off.
pistol.
I don't think so. I think it's like where are you going to charge them?
Where are you going to charge the phone?
The person bringing it brings like full set of headphones. They're like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
I'm good for the $140 in cash.
Yeah.
Maybe one bud. Maybe like one
Single
headphone
bud.
And earbud.
and
To push the other one in is just like,
This week, the Orioles became the first ever professional team to wear uniforms with Braille lettering. Although a nice sentiment, they neglected to think that through, given that the blind can't see and aren't allowed on the field to touch the players. If your first thought is maybe it was to raise awareness, who isn't aware of blind people? It's like playing a song for the deaf. Let's stand up and honor the paralyzed tonight. It's hard to make fun of Braille. That's a bumpy road.
like
While the idea of living in a simulation is a fascinating and thought-provoking concept, it remains a topic of speculation rather than scientific fact. Stay crunchy, bitches.
yes.
Interesting. I mean, it's still tough, though. I can't think of a flavor, a dry rub, any situation where making love to a hot wing is comfortable. I want to play a game later where every time you get a question wrong, you got to get filleted by the Carolina Reaper. We need some more feel-good news here.
Yeah.
Woman is arrested when 23 iPhones fall out of her vagina.
Wow.
Not even mad.
23.
That's impressive.
23 phones? I thought the physics would keep this from being possible, but my little sister here kindly reminded me of the video I once sent her where a guy shoves his entire head up a Robert De Niro at 79 is becoming a father for the 7th time.
Oh, congratulations. Mazel tov.
Nice to know his Goodfellas are still good. His oldest is like 64. He's going to have a kid in preschool and another collecting Social Security. When this kid wants his girlfriend to meet his parents one day, he's going to have to play her Meet the Parents. He'll only know the Circle of Trust Fund. Colombian man is engaged to a rag doll and announces his fiancée is pregnant with their 3rd child.
I always said Bianca would be an excellent mother.
Lot to unpack here, starting with ragdoll. This is not an expensive gadget with a fully built-in Strokemaster 3000
Yeah,
with
it's like
heated
actual
functionality.
doll.
No, this is
This
homemade.
is a scary-ass life-size ragdoll.
Yeah. That he probably gathered hair from the drains of the
Exactly.
local Motel 6.
Like most places, there's a whole side of Vegas that isn't on the brochure, and they actually have a subterranean city underneath. Let's talk about the Las Vegas mole people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not new. In fact, it's been growing over a decade, but now there's talk of a king down there. If you go deep enough, they have their own languages. This reminds me so much of Demolition Man and how Dennis Leary was leading those mole people under St. Angeles.
St. Angeles, yes.
Kidding me? I tried to get in touch with the king for an interview. The reception down there was horrible, and His Highness was not available. It's the having a king in your own languages that make it something different.
Yes.
Every big city has an area where homeless gather, but to know you can go to Vegas for the weekend, make some bad decisions, and end up serving an underground king in tunnels as a result? This was the alternate ending to Vegas Vacation, director's cut. Clark becomes number 2 to Eddie, the Mole King.
Deleted scenes.
He doesn't get the stolen Keno card, and he has to go underground to get the family out of Hawk.
He's not the only one who doesn't believe in prophylactics. We recently just learned Eugene Levy has 9 children with 9 different
Yes.
women.
I saw that even before he was 23.
That's putting in some OT right there.
Like in the 90s?
No, this wasn't suave,
70s,
well-dressed Eugene from Schitt's Creek who sired these 9 kids. This was 80s Eugene. Look at this picture of 80s Eugene.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's National Lampoon's Vacation,
Yeah.
Levy.
You could just smell the cocaine and hairspray. Do you know the game this guy has to have in order to procreate at this rate while rocking this look?
Wow, I love that so much.
I'm convinced he's either the smoothest man in Hollywood or he's hiding a 13-incher in those corduroys.
It could be both, to be honest.
With that kind of turnover rate, it's got to be the dong.
Eugene Heavy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Here's a few more celebs that believe in large family breeding. Mel Gibson also has 9 children. And I'm not surprised about that. Eugene Levy?
Yeah.
I'm surprised about that.
Very
Exactly.
surprising.
I'm sorry, Eugene. But like Mel Gibson in the 80s? Are you kidding me?
Obviously. That's like what we all expect.
That's what
I'd
we
be
expect
surprised
from
if he's
them.
like, oh, he's had 2 with the same person. I'd be like, I don't believe you.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's incredibly weird for you to say that. I just don't understand.
Lethal Weapon was a biography.
He proposed after finding the sex doll easier to date than real women. If you've been to a Hooters in Houston recently, you kind of see his point. Margot comes programmed with the ability to speak simple sentences, has heating functions, and even her own Instagram. She's all soaking in baths, looking cute while getting disinfected.
Aw.
I can swipe right on one of these pretty soon. They're like 10 Gs, but the tech is really coming along. I'm like some motion feedback and a self-cleaning function away from getting wifed up myself. Double date with Yuri and Margot. Hit up the swingers bar. Speaking of swingers, have you heard about this new loofah thing?
What?
This
New loofah?
This new loofah thing. If you see a loofah in the back of someone's car, it's like the upside-down pineapple, but it's like a code, and every color has a different meaning. It was basically that, and Ken found himself in a CIA-run mind control program called MK Ultra. There were hundreds of experiments, even one called Project Midnight Climax, which had government-run brothels observing the effects of LSD on sex. Can you imagine that? Like, not only are you just put in a room to have sex with a stranger on LSD, but people are watching.
I'll be your Doug.
But here's $20.
How much are we getting?
Watch me go.
Follow us at Side of Beef, and you can see that.
Somebody hold my foot. I need to get an angle here. I need somebody to... You hold this? Hold this for me.
So Ken has been doing this a while now, sore from all the LSD sex. And was starting to feel like it was kind of limiting just being stuck in the lab, so he'd fake it as if nothing was happening after being given some doses on certain days. They made Zoolander 2, and now they're doing Dodgeball 2, but they're focusing on the wrong Ben Stiller roles. Let's discuss Heavyweights 2.
Heavyweights too. Yes.
It's not a want. It's a need.
The Tony Perkis method was intense, and those kids absolutely hated him. They got Camp Hope turned back into sunshine and rainbows, but now, 30 years later, there's more fat kids than ever. Video games, Netflix, DoorDash, these kids are lazier than the 90s batch by a long shot. Some of the original attendees from Camp Hope now return as concerned parents for the new generation of heavyweights, and a conversation reminiscing on their days at the camp sparks the idea that Tony Perkis is likely the only one alive who could potentially break through to their hard-headed kids. They hunt down Perkis, who's been on an expedition to bring fitness to third-world countries or something. And they give him back his camp so that he can whip these modern-day VR-wearing, cell phone-staring, TikTok-dancing youngsters into shape. They are more ruthless and harder to break. Tony is more crazy and unhinged than before, and lunch has been cancelled due to lack of hustle. Deal with it. Deal with it. So the new Fast and Furious 10 is so bad, they're willing to pay you to go see it. Original Film Studios with the gimmicks. Why do they need to calculate the fictional CGI damage in these? That's like a doctor becoming more familiar with anatomy by watching House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, it's just, yes, unrealistic.
The first 4 movies had real cars in it. Then after that, there was like the hero car and then the 12 CGI cars.
Well, they smash into 14 cars each time they are doing anything on the road. So it's like all those, like that's what you're counting up are those damages.
Imagine explaining that job to somebody. I gotta watch Tokyo Drift tonight and calculate the total yen spent on a 2001 Nissan Skyline if it drove through a parking structure.
I didn't hate Tokyo Drift.
Tyler's right. They started with street racing and now they hunt international terrorists, and you want to calculate the damage caused by their tanks?
Yes. Like, where are we now?
What do tanks have to do with reckless driving?
It's the kid.
It's a kid.
Look at the kid.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He's like, my alien only allows up to 26-year-olds. Very strict alien rules here.
Taylor Swift is definitely an alien.
Absolutely.
I think her and Anya Taylor-Joy are the same alien.
Yeah.
Just in like they
Just
slip
in
on
the
a
same
different
Speezy family.
slip on a different costume, same alien or same family of
Yes.
alien.
I saw Taylor lick her own eyeballs the other day. Instead of like blinking, she was just staring at the camera, and then she just went like, and she licked her eyeball. It was like, whoa, that was an alienistic tendency.
Did anyone else catch that?
The other day, it just
Pink, that's a soft swap. You like to do it with others in the room, more of a free-floating thumb in the hot tub situation. Blue is like the lowest level of swap. Hardly testing the waters. Ugh, get excited about a blue. Basically a white loofah who thinks they're a yellow. Yellow is more mid-level, just shy of a full swap. Black is your full swap. Please, take my wife.
Take her.
Yeah, if you aren't still feeling the consequences of your Vegas story 6 months later, it doesn't qualify.
Yeah, you didn't do it right.
Took a limo across the street. I want to hear how you smoked a Jeffrey in that limo in between penthouse parties before taking drugs off the floor and projectile vomiting into the Bellagio fountain. Oh, wait.
I remember that.
That's our story.
Yeah.
After 12 hours in Vegas, Blair had already partied in 2 famous penthouses, smoked Jeffries in a limo, found her way into a panda costume, and met Flavor Flav. A study essentially asked women if they could pick all of their ex's penises out of a lineup, and the resounding answer was hell no. Most couldn't even remember who had foreskin or not.
Oh, come on.
This is
You remember if there's foreskin or not.
You
Like that's
think so?
that's a bold thing.
Nobody
to lie.
forgets a turtleneck.
It's true.
This is a widespread condition, and Blair, tread lightly, but you got to weigh in here. Could you play some Guess Who with your ghost of dongs past?
I probably would be pretty bad at that, I'd have to say.
Like if you lined up all 3,500 dongs you've sniffed up close. Could you do it?
First names only. You got this.
We've already had a serious debate about picking your own butthole out of a lineup. I believe that was with David Keckner and Rob Mayer.
Serious.
That
man.
led to ratemyhole.com. Fun convo, but this is different. Tyler, you think your exes could pick you out of a lineup?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes. I feel like I'm, you look at my face, you know my dick. You see my dick, you know my face.
I like to think my pain leaves a lasting impression. Leaves a lasting burning sensation, that's for sure. There are a couple prisons that have actual prison rodeos. Our imaginations went wild. Like the entertainment value.
Oh,
The
just
possibility.
it's
Oh,
better than the Little League World Series.
mean,
Like they
prison
are
rodeo.
committed to this.
Maybe they compete to have small amounts of time reduced from their sentence. Just an extreme version of the real thing. Prisons competing against one another for the top prize.
Yes. A week off your sentence per second you last on the bowl. Come on.
Oh!
Ooh, so every
Oh!
second
It's
counts.
the $27 million bowl.
Is that the name of it? Every second counts? Ooh, I
Oh,
like it.
love
Working
that.
title. I already have a name for the protagonist.
Ooh,
Dylan Sterling.
it's pretty hard, bro. It's pretty hard.
Dylan Sterling?
Matthew
Yeah.
McConaughey as Dylan Sterling. Oh,
Hardest time for me to go ride a bowl. All right.
can you just see him putting on his hat, riding that bull, and let's do this.
I got 6 months left on my sentence and 8 seconds to make it right. Let's
Just
go.
want to let you know, I think this scene here would be a great opportunity for me to take my shirt off.
Nothing but
This
Wranglers.
is just so up his alley.
Oh, man, Magic Mike 4 Prison Rodeo.
They're all in jail for indecent exposure, and they have to get out by riding the bull.
Could see like Joe Manganiello just riding that thing all serious, like getting into
He
it.
wraps his cock around the bull's neck and strangles him out and stands there above him.
I just really think that would be like if you had a Steven Spielberg biopic, but just in the middle, cut to Michael Bay sex tape.
It'd be shot beautifully.
Action-packed.
Getting all the angles you really want.
3D loads shooting over shoulders.
The close-up shots. I'm
Exactly.
looking for.
Yes, I want the like high budget, lots of effects, Wilhelm screams,
I want to feel this. Ah! The Wilhelm scream.
Wilhelm scream right at the climax.
I'm about to...
Man, if you think the casinos are rough downtown, just wait until you see the ones undertown. Tyler and I got our asses handed to us when we bet on the wrong rat down there at the track. He wanted Rat Dylan, and I knew we should have bet on Rat Damon. Thought he was kind of a Streisand.
Getting the shit out of him in this
Yeah.
one.
Rat Reif is kind of on a hot street, I heard. Our first award is the year's worst movie to put on during a date.
Okay.
Here are the nominees for Mood Killer of the Year. A Man Called Otto. Tom Hanks trying to kill himself for 2 hours. No serving size of adorable Latin neighbors could balance that out into a bonable situation. 4 out of 10 soft peens.
Okay.
Blonde. Anna de Armas playing Marilyn Monroe. NC-17. Tyler, get the blinds. This should have been Boner Jam of the Year, and it was like romance repellent. Strong choice for Buzzkill of the Year.
Oh, no.
The Banshees of Inisherin. 3 out of 10 severed fingers at best. It's a super sad story, but they made it up to us by having it be extra slow. Paint. Owen Wilson playing Bob Ross, who isn't painter Bob Ross. 31% on Rotten Tomatoes and 4 out of 10 yawns. That canvas will be the only thing getting stroked tonight. And Weird. The Al Yankovic story. Nothing softens a rod like a musical, especially when you're not expecting one.
You
What
are
a
also like particularly annoyed by musicals.
I mean, you think that's not weird until you think about like people watching you that you don't know having sex, and then try having sex on acid.
Yeah, separately.
You're so
that's still
tripping balls, and
yeah.
you're outside, like you're thinking about how weird and primates that just hump each other, and you like get so inside your mind. I don't even know how
your
you can get
senses are
erect.
to 10, and
I would need more drugs to like figure out what to do with this floppy noodle. What do you want me to do with this? I'm here trying to expand my consciousness, and you want me to bone? Tyler wants to see Pete Davidson in Kanye's Girl because she looks like female Pete Davidson.
Yep.
she really does though.
Now that is an interesting combo. The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
The sequel. The Pete and Pete. The X-rated sequel. Pete's.
Blair went to correctional cosmetology school this week. Got a degree in fake up. Turned out better than my pad thai, but that was a low bar. You want to explain how you curated this classic locked up look this evening?
Yes, this look is brought to you by
By M&M's for the most part, right?
Yeah, M&Ms are really all you need, I've discovered.
We joked last year about adding the Michael Fassbender Award, recognizing the juiciest dong in Hollywood. We're going to do up a modified version of that and recognize those rocking extreme big dick energy throughout the year. This is better, and here are the nominees. Kieran Culkin from Succession.
Yes.
Christina
So
Ricci, Wednesday and Yellow Jackets. Keanu Reeves, he was in Big Dick 4. Constantine 2 introduction.
Oh, baby.
Dancing on social media without a care in the world, just hogging it. Brett Goldstein played Roy Kent on Ted Lasso, and Sydney Sweeney, White Lotus, Anyone But You, Euphoria, this new one. Strong crop for the Michael Fassbender Award.
It's a very thick crop
That's a
you
thick
have there.
Kieran Culkin.
That's my vote
I
for
was about to
the.
say Kieran Culkin is my vote.
I think
for
it's
sure.
him or Brett Goldstein.
The most impressive girth certificate goes to Kieran Culkin.
All right, we'll do that. That works. Choose a succession.
Come receive your award.
Imagine at those times, you're the guy that brings a joint to a party. You bring like a bag of goof.
Oh, you're always
That's amazing. You are like the guy.
Yes.
But you come in and you bring a vial of acid. It's like, this came out of a lab. You're the only people in the world that has even seen this.
Oh,
Yeah.
everyone dropped their clothes immediately. I mean, it would have quite the reaction.
Get naked.
Pants off, mouth open. Take this shot.
Who's joining? I'm like so happy for you that text even happened, because at least it like shook up your day. Like,
Yeah, I feel better because of it.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a great time. I'm sore as hell, and meeting him again for drinks on Thursday.
best night of my life, and can't wait for our next experience.
They're a lovely couple, and I'm looking forward to next week. We got a Dave screening party on Wednesday.
Pants optional. Our story's ready for the big screen. That one's ready for like pasture.
Let's end on the Love Lounge.
You're hired. Welcome to Hamburger Mary's.
You're
Put that
fired.
beef out on stage.
Let's get into prison movies.
Yes.
Incarcerated to be here. 7 out of 10 skull wrinkles. Overrated, 7 out of 10 bloody scissors. 8 out of 10 interdimensional ruptures.
Oh.
Still going underrated, 7.5 out of 10 awkward home movies.
5 extra interrupted CGI makeout sessions.
See, I'm like 6 out of 10 Nike Off-White Dunks. Easy overrated, 5 out of 10 Facebook scrolls.
5 out of 10 elder Facebook scrolls.
Now, I want to explore Indiana Jones in the afternoon nap.
Yeah, you know what?
And the matinee nap.
Here's the thing. There's just not enough acid orgies these days.
Oh,
Yeah,
I never
you
get those
know,
invites.
And it's sad.
It's always like Tucker's 4th birthday party. It's never like acid orgy 2023.
It's always just
That's
like,
a crunchy event we need to hold annually.
they didn't care about loofah labels and what color loofah you were.
No.
Everybody was a rainbow. If you're at the party, you're a rainbow loop.
You're there. I almost got an escort once.
Did you?
Well, I called the number out of curiosity, and they actually sent a girl. I didn't open the door.
Blake.
Look through the peephole. I was like, oh, you're cute. Well, good night.
Nice to not
Could
meet
do
you.
it.
Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. I was in my 20s. I was there for work, stayed in this penthouse, and kind of wanted someone to see it. Then, out of nowhere, he gets a narb. No apparent reason, though. He had to stand in front of a bunch of cameras with his hands in front of his crotch to hide his weed boner. Who's clone of the year? Like, whose clone looks best? Who wore their clone
Who
best
wore their
this year?
clone best?
Bieber's clone looks the best, but
It-
he like
He's
Well, he had a malfunction.
I was
he
gonna
did. He
say,
had
He
some
had a
like
big malfunction this year.
he had some Bell's
Shortage.
palsy malfunctioning.
Joe
in the
Biden
face.
has so many clones that
He
he
does.
can't keep track.
No.
People are noticing.
They keep falling down.
The ears are changing. The face looks different. They're malfunctioning.
Every time he's in public, he falls down.
What a wild night. You saw your soon-to-be husband engage in a dance battle. Your brother Ralph in the Bellagio fountain in front of all those people and their cameras.
All the children.
Oh, my God.
All those children.
8 hours later, I'm meeting Hulk Hogan, losing my iPad on the strip and trying to hide my pupils from clients.
You look funny today. I didn't get much sleep. Yeah. No, I mean, if you're just logging in to see what's happening on the stream,
Yeah.
that's good parenting.
Yeah.
If you're
is
paying for her to
continuous.
spread her butthole and wink it at you and write dad like around her cheeks, like that's over the line.
It's over the line. I love how into it Blair got. And she would be someone's pet by the end of her first day in the pen.
Yeah.
I seriously would
Be
be
looking-
one
Dressed to the nines.
Yeah, Blair really puts the pop in Gen Pop. It's basically a simulated version of The Martian, but with Pauly Shore and Stephen Baldwin instead, just getting squirrely. Their focus becomes trying to grow some purple sticky punch using Martian soil, and this sets off a chain of events. Trouble in the bubble. Now we got civilians and scientists trying to survive both each other and the conditions of a foreign planet. Subplots, romance, bromance. It's a stoner comedy that reaches new heights and resurrects a couple of comedic actors who are well deserving. Does Uncle Ben know about this?
You mentioned something about Devon Sawa. I just
Did
think
you?
I circle
that-
back to that pop.
That's all Blair caught.
You think I'm not going to address the Sawa in the room? You're kidding.
Blair needs a hot bowl of sour.
Kidding?
Yeah, squishing for Sawa over here.
Yeah.
Good catch, Blair. That's the old radio catch.
Very Christmas story of
That's
you
because
right
you're
there.
joining us on 97.3 The Rattler, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you, Blair. All right. So you missed that one up pretty good, but you get where we're going with this.
Yep.
I'm still shocked you can get a weed boner.
It's a NARB, Blair.
Oh.
it's a no apparent.
It's a no apparent reason.
boner. Secondary to the weed.
Yeah. She'll be getting hit on. Everyone will start believing their new neighbor is a robot. Rated R for graphic violence and robot nudity.
Whoa, Ava!
I would love to see her robot nudes.
She was most bangable robot.
She did win Most Bangable Robot. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I remember her. She was hot.
I remember that.
Yeah. Yes, I would. If you're asking.
Yes, I would.
Very seductive.
Would you? Yep.
Would you engage into a three-way with a robot?
Who's to say we haven't already?
I've had some weird Uber rides, but wow. I mean, I'm hammered to the point of Ubering home and trying to follow this very serious, non-comedic version of So I Married an Axe Murderer. You knew someone was going to fall.
Someone was gonna fall. I had to see who it was. I didn't see exactly what happened, like going down like that.
2 people up there, you know half of them are going to fall. All right, let's get into the award for this year's most surprisingly spankable.
All right. One of my faves.
Yes. Here are the nominees for films making for a surprisingly spankable production.
Okay.
The Woman King. Viola Davis, just aggressively taking charge, and sexual and violent, effortlessly spankable. Can't wait to drive up next week and Blair's got a white loofah in the back of the car.
Beginner, but here to have fun.
Tyler's got a black loofah in the back of his truck.
Full swap.
Who wants
Ready to
Who
go.
wants it? Dagger. She'll be down at the river from 3 to 4:45. Stop by Circle K and get your Tonto pass.
She'll be down at the river. Love a good Blair joke. Well, Blair, it's obviously satiricals. Tug on your satiricals, please.
Pinch both of your satires.
But they're your satires are flat, Blair. Remember when they had U2 out in the Gulf that year?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
No, you're in the middle of an ocean.
No.
What are you doing out there?
And again, AI trying to force AI into the script. It's like us saying, okay, Ava escapes and starts a comedy podcast. She falls in love with a toaster named Biscuit.
If you roll the towel right with the glove inside, you flip it over, put the rubber band over it, you got yourself a little fifi.
That's nice.
That sounds nice.
Get it down low, bro.
Is that good?
Is
Oh,
this
here.
now?
Get it down low, lower.
Stop.
Oh, here we go. This is give the
Is
TikTok
this
what
the
they
foot
want.
cam
No.
that-
No,
yeah.
no.
Welcome to the feet and greet.
Slowly. The feet and greet. Foxy ankles.
Foxy ankle.
Oh, well, thank you. Terrible angle, which is what he's trying to do, but thank you for them.
They make for a great necklace.
How do you turn it around, Blair?
Turn
You
me
can turn me straight anytime.
Dude,
That's
you've
great.
been fun to have on tonight.
Yeah,
Thank you for being here.
Carly.
And Carly.
She likes feet and greet.
feet and greet.
She likes.
She doesn't want my feet and greet.
What up, swim team?
Ryan added, I actually love what you guys do at Sequel Thoughts if you really like City Slickers 3.
Ooh.
Nice.
Quick sequel idea. How about Clifford 2? Just called Stefan.
The 5%.
Y'all didn't even tell me we were doing this.
The whole point.
I know,
Blair.
Blair. It's the whole point.
Do you stick your dick in it?
Side to beef here.
That'd be.
That score was also used in Kickboxer, Kickboxer 2. You're talking every single Jean-Claude movie ever made used the same score. So
And yet you didn't guess a single one.
Yeah, you
didn't.
didn't even
side to beef.
Side of beef here. Let me.
Side to beef here.
Side of beef.
side beef.
She's married, and
She's not married.
well, she's with somebody full time, and then you were the new guy. And
You
then,
think I'm the new guy? I
Yeah.
think there's a new guy.
No, I think
No.
there was somebody else that's supposed to be laying it down that wasn't. And then she went out and got a little strange from you, and then like went back to homeboy who isn't laying it down anymore. And then she was like, "We need to bring in the ringer. You need
The closer.
Big O over here, Oliver Miller." It's not a beef here. Anytime you put a location in there, like a state, it is automatically sex. Excellent rated.
He's good. See? Now that's showing your work.
Is it emu or emu?
Emu.
You're putting like a Y in there.
Emu?
Emu.
Is there a Y in mu?
Got a D at the end.
Sounds like a real simulated thing to say.
Exactly what they would say. Like,
Getting
where's
close.
that line? Like, I'd love to know. Like,
You can bang anybody but a cop.
oh.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Jackson said, well, shit, I want to be able to find myself in this big fight scene, and he asked for a purple lightsaber. George Lucas told him lightsabers don't come in purple. But Jackson said, yeah, I want a purple one. I'm like the second baddest Jedi in the universe after Yoda. Look at the size of that heat.
Oh, excuse me. I asked for the large.
Bet it takes up the whole pillow.
Oh, I want this so bad.
Heed paper now. Down in front.
Those were like the best parts of the movie. Just him with the family.
I brought you guys a haggis.
Keanu?
Can you imagine Keanu saying hummingbird 20 times?
Oh my gosh.
Hummingbird.
I think Patrick Swayze would be
Hey,
like,
hummingbird.
Hey, hummingbird.
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 oh my god.
I want to go home to Honeybird. Hummingbird. May I just say that was an excellent selection. You may. You may. I like my Nick Cage in more of like a Lord of War situation.
Really?
But I
Memphis Rains. You don't like him
Oh,
there?
I love a Memphis rain.
when it rains, it pours. What a horrible line.
I love that
Memphis
so much.
Rain.
Tyler and I were talking about how much I love that.
Can't get
movie
over the
for-
Top
blonde
three.
hair.
He's
and
number
the-
3. That's number 3 for him.
No way.
I
Gone
love
in
it.
60 seconds.
Yes.
Face Off.
That
Yes.
was
Leaving Las Vegas.
that was
Love it.
no one's best role.
Elvis Cage? No.
I think I know that now. Who was originally slated to play Forrest Gump? John Travolta, Jeff Goldblum, or Kevin Spacey?
Stop. I can't see any of those people ever. ever. playing
Goldblum
that
could have
role.
killed it.
That is a big pile of chocolate.
Yes.
Stop.
Kevin Spacey. He was getting
Guys.
everything back then. It's the space.
No.
K-Pax.
No way. You think Spacey is going to go full Gump?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Well, he didn't because he didn't want to go full
Goldblum would
Gump.
attempt to go Gump, and they're like, it's just not. it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
We
sorry,
love-
bud.
We love the effort. It's just so not it. So
No.
we're gonna move on here.
Yeah, Spacey, like they gave it to him, and he's like, "Ooh, it's a blockbuster. Look at it." And he's like, "You want me to do what?"
Yeah, pass.
I want someone with a good Goldblum impression to do some Forrest Gump lines. And just figure out how that goes.
Someone please give us the Jeff Goldblum.
I just felt
Gump
like
with-
running.
Everybody laughed their asses off during audition. Like, we can't have this, you guys.
You're too special.
All right, so we're not thinking
Oh, it's
Goldblum.
Travolta. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
We haven't even like.
we haven't even
delved
delving into that scenario
Oh
yet.
my god.
Travolta Gump?
No way. No way.
They're not gonna do that to Travolta. at
There's no
93.
dancing in Forrest Gump, so he's like pass.
Yeah.
If I can't like get some happy feet going on around
Right.
here, like I'm out.
You know I can't eat the chocolates. They make me sick.
Mama. Hey, oh, Mama. You died on a Tuesday.
Oh my god.
Hey.
I'm dying to know the answer to this now.
Wow. While John Travolta reportedly has said that passing on Gump was a big
No.
mistake,
Come on.
he did all right that year with Pulp Fiction and even competed against Tom Hanks for the Best Actor Oscar. Nicolas Cage role.
3 words on why that
Honeymoon
movie
phase.
didn't work, bro.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
You nailed it.
Whatever. She was a doll in that movie.
Of all the things,
He's the crypt keeper in that movie.
I can't
Stop.
stand her in, that was not one of them. She was so,
She was so cute.
banging.
If she would have been replaced with Elizabeth Shue, that would have been award-winning.
That's an interesting thought.
Whoa.
You replaced these. I don't know.
Whoa, you
Yeah.
switched the roles.
Yeah.
That body on SJP slapped. Oh my god.
Wanted
Henry
a lot of
Cavill
different
is
things.
like 6'4", 230.
Yeah, but Charlie Hunnam's got passion, and you can't beat passion. So I'm going to say Henry.
Oi, oi!
United.
People worship it.
Is it any good?
Made a lead. Be careful. What a good start.
What else you got?
In the Green Mile, Director Frank Darabont casted Tom Hanks to play Warden Paul Edgecombe, a choice that Stephen King really liked. But the part was originally offered to Josh Brolin, John Travolta, or George Clooney.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's Travolta.
I don't see Travolta at
I
all.
think
in
that's why. Like
Tell me
it
who
was
else?
originally Travolta, and he was like,
No
I can't do
way.
it with Johnny T.
Brolin. I can see a Brolin. in
He would have been
this.
great.
He would have been great. I don't tell me it's Travolta.
It's-
I'm leaving.
Johnny T.
You're saying Johnny T. You're going Brolin.
I'm going to Brolin.
This is like deja vu. Just like Forrest Gump, Travolta turned down the role that ended up going to Tom Hanks.
Oh,
Roll on too, baby. Yacht.
yeah.
Oh.
Roll on too.
At a Q&A session after screening Into the Woods, James Corden recalled an incident during rehearsals in which Meryl Streep jumped on a table and her foot got caught in her costume. She started falling backwards, head first towards a concrete floor. Both Corden and director Rob Marshall froze in fear that they were about to witness the death of Meryl Streep. However, this actor stepped in and caught Streep just before she hit the floor. Christine Baranski, Anna Kendrick, or Emily Blunt?
Emily Blunt.
Nope. It's Anna Kendrick. She's got the spirit. She's got the
And
sparkle.
she's quick. She's small. She could like quickly get
mousy.
there. But Emily Blunt, she would jump in real fast.
Yeah. It's Kendrick.
You're going
Christine
Kendrick.
Baranski's like, oh no, Meryl, no.
Oh, no.
Like she doesn't want anything bad to happen, but I don't think she's like diving for Meryl.
Meryl
Yeah.
Streep, be careful.
Yeah. Emily, go get her.
Final answers?
That's not what I said.
Emily Blunt.
I know my truth.
Anna Kendrick. I know my truth. Your truth was correct. It was Emily Blunt,
Son of a
Yes!
bitch.
who also happened to be pregnant at the time.
And still went for it, Emily Blunt.
Sacrificial
Stand-up
blunt.
Sacrificial blonde.
I would have been shocked if you told me Baranski was taking a dive for Meryl. It's like,
This is our 4th annual 420 Sode, and the Crunchtastic R&D department needed to get creative. They really wanted to see what they could get us to do with a full dab sitting in our chest.
oh my god.
They wanted us to have a full dab Sabbath sitting in our chest, and they landed on having us do some impressions. We have these
no.
celebs and scenarios on the old wheelski here. And we'll take a couple turns and see how long we last.
Oh, I would not go that way. Be getting further away from your destination.
Early Keanu, nicely done.
Early Keanu.
Nicely done.
Let's hear it, Hank.
Boy, I tell you what, I'm not teaching y'all this gobbledygook. Turn over to page.
How did you do that with the rip in your chest? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, like you understand
Damn.
the assignment.
Why couldn't that have been more throat friendly? Someone like Bush isn't relevant.
Oh.
I'm here to teach you about sexification. I'm going to give you an erection of the mind.
Oh, look at the shaft of that club. It's just so long. Just gotta get this ball all the way far to the hole. Look how far.
Michael Caine. I came in for that, Kush. Now that has changed. I need a giggly double to knock my bloody nose off.
That was it.
I got a decaf cappuccino for Randy. Ooh, that's Macho Man's cappuccino, but I'll wait because I like it when the cream rises to the top.
Oh my god. Oh, please.
That was good.
Oh.
That was good. Did you blow one out?
I think I blew a tire on that.
Ooh, when I woke up, this morning, and I knew I needed a cup, of Joe.
That hurts my chest and my face. It's so hot. And you were in the first half. Are we smoking something yet? Did we get
Oh my gosh.
I got the bong. I think we should smoke it. Trying to think if John Travolta is Andy
Stop.
Dufresne.
I'm still. Oh my.
Get busy living and get busy dying. So, Jennifer Coolidge has officially replaced Brendan Fraser as Hollywood's new it girl.
Oh.
I heard her say in an interview that without that role, Stifler's mom, there would have been 200 less people that she slept with. Love that.
It's really bad. So hot, man.
Yeah, Blair.
Good job. That was perfect.
That was.
Thought she was like sitting right across from me.
Oh, Blair.
Look at your tits. They got huge.
I believe her chest just got bigger.
How'd you do that?
I got Coolidge.
You got
It all
Coolidge.
happened.
Did you get busty or something?
Look how big they are. As I walk through the gallery, I see this big picture. Fred. Big.
Good luck.
Oh, that sounds so Travolta.
It's
It's so Travolta.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Swear, that was
It did.
great.
It did have a little Travolta
That was great.
quality to it.
How baked Blake is. We just revealed the final two, and he's like, "Are we spinning?"
Let's talk about dicks for a minute. For the last round of the evening, we have a delicious treat. Let's talk very special effects and play some real dong or fake dong. I'll give you an actor and the film he bared it all, and you let me know if that meat whistle is legit.
Game already.
The real macaque.
I got a good eye for this.
We all know Mark Wahlberg wore a prosthetic in Boogie Nights. What about Jason Segel in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
That's his dick.
You think it's his dick?
That's his dick.
No, I bet prosthetic.
Real dick.
Give me the point.
Real dick. You're just like, I know, real dick.
Yeah,
Add the point.
Is this a new? Okay.
I know a real dick when I smell one.
Okay. Can we come out yell at any time? Do I need to
You
yell
can
my
ye-
name?
you can yell it at any time.
Blair, touch
Watch
me.
You don't need to yell your name. Blair, dead to me. No name is your brother. Blair. Blair dead to me.
I can't do it.
Johnny Depp.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Blair, why aren't you drinking?
2 sips.
I wasn't even like...
2 more. I wasn't even ready.
Go Blair. Of course you'd get the Dirk Diggler.
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Felt pretty strongly about that.
Oh.
You're gonna need to get that bottle, bro.
Oh, I love
guys
how
came
this
to play
is
tonight?
starting.
Yes.
He's right.
Mm,
It's Melanie Griffith.
yeah, I can tell.
He's like that eye. I can
Yeah.
always tell.
Blair, why aren't you drinking?
I'm getting there.
Get your grams in.
I thought I had
Get
that
your
one.
grams in.
I thought I had that one.
Throw back a couple grams.
He's right.
No.
O.J. Simpson was considered for the Terminator, but the producers feared he was too nice to be taken seriously as a cold-blooded killer.
I have no words for this. Stop. I couldn't possibly say anything to follow this.
No, that's not real.
Well done. It's real. And why aren't you drinking?
Because I'm in complete shock still. I just need a moment to like soak in.
Pick
what
your
just
jaw up off the
happened.
floor.
Process.
I
You
know. Let me just lift
Spill that
jaw
claw
up.
right in your lap.
That-
Wow, mind blown.
Some fun facts are more fun than others. What was that?
Goldberg?
No. Maybe
Blair.
Oh,
Wrong
he's
team,
right.
Blair.
Blair.
Wrong team.
That was the hammer.
Yeah.
Blair. Some people's Blairs. That was like...
Is that Vegas?
No, it was New York.
Liar, liar.
How did you get that? Baseball stuff!
Baseball stuff.
Whoa!
Oh,
That is very impressive.
Put the pressure on me to close out the series for the win.
Whoa!
Jeez.
In your bra.
yes.
Yeah, right.
I've had better? I'm going to stop him before he's any more right. Because right now he is like at a certain level of right, showing the work.
Wow.
He threw in that it's a strip club where they were professional, and that's all he needed to say. Really?
You can't name a brothel disco pussy. It's like just like
You're right.
Pruno.
Bruno.
What's
Can you
Pruno?
say it in like a little way that I could?
Sure.
You used it in a sentence?
Sure.
I need it in a sentence.
Tonight we will be having Bruno.
Wine.
Yeah!
Basically, yes. It refers to like the moonshine made
Nice!
by
Toilet wine!
Yeah, toilet wine.
Kurt Russell.
You're saying Kurt Russell. What are you saying, Blair?
I'll say Arnold.
She's right with Arnold.
Whoa! I was totally gonna say Kurt.
Reports vary on which role Arnold was supposed to play. Connery's role, John Mason, would seem most likely, but it's widely claimed that he was actually offered Cage's role of Stanley Goodspeed. Can you imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger as Stanley Goodspeed?
No.
No.
Listen to me.
What else you got?
2-1 biscuit.
Blair. Wedding Crashers.
Whoa! Hey!
Yes.
Whoa! John, my boy, command the woodwind for a while. I did not think anyone was going to get that.
No, me neither.
Damn, Blair.
Feeling it. Absolute favorite game of all time.
How about Raised by Wolves?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is...
We keep the door open.
Yeah. You're getting slipped under the covers here. There's something going on under the sheets. Like,
Join the pack.
raised by wolves. Like, yeah. Woo! Like, I'm hearing the
Is it
the howls now. Like,
Cool Bar or
there's
Cool Brothel?
cool brothel all day.
Cool brothel, nobody shaves.
Could be a strip club.
Oh,
Falls under companion.
Buster Hyman. Play. You can't even look at me with a straight face. No. It's absolutely a porn star name.
It's baseball, and I used to swim with his daughter, Misty.
Oh, she is. Misty Hyman is a swimmer.
Yeah.
It's a porn star.
Ah!
Buster Hyman is
It's a
a
different
porn
Buster
star.
There
Hyman.
is a
Different
Misty
Buster
Hyman.
Totally different Buster Hyman. There's-
Buster Hyman has a Misty Hyman. You're
There
making
is-
this up.
No, there's
First
a
of
Misty
all,
Hyman.
No.
you're making this up.
No,
No, she's like a very well-known swimmer.
Yeah, she's like the world record holder.
I like
And
that
she's a swimmer.
The 200-meter
Bloop.
butterfly.
And she's a swimmer.
Yeah.
You make me.
Was weak. The Wilhelm scream. Come on!
That's correct. It's the Wilhelm screen. We know this.
We know this. Tyler loves the Wilhelm scream.
I
He'll be
hear
here
it
and be
now.
like, Blair!
Once you
Wilhelm!
once you've been trained, catch those Wilhelm.
I love how excited he'll be running from another room. Did you hear the Wilhelm? Did you just
Did you
hear
hear
it?
it?
I'm going to put a single...
You're just putting like
Dot.
a little dot next
It's
to
not a chub. It's not anything. It's just there.
it. It's not even
It's a
half
reminder,
chub.
Dot.
It's
a
a
reminder.
reminder.
Remember that, Dot?
You'll remember that Devil's Reject dot. Okay. 4 to 3 and a dot.
4 to 3.1. Very Ice Cube of him.
Cubism.
Cubism.
Jeremy Piven.
Very bad things.
What game are we playing?
Oh.
Twisting a hose, 4 hands. Love the specificity of it.
Nope.
And it's like...
Nope. You're wrong, Blair.
twisting.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's credit cards and a wallet.
He's right.
Yeah!
It was credit cards and a wallet. Blair loves 4 hands on a hose, but
I do.
unfortunately, she fell into that trap.
Because knew I was just gonna fall on into that one. 0 chubs.
0 chubs.
I hate this game.
Well, you have to, like,
There's
make
a rule.
stand. Put your name on it.
There's a rule. Its name is your buzzer.
You know I don't do well with this rule.
She is just starting to boomhauer.
I feel so boompower.
You know when you're halfway through a game when Blair starts to boomhauer.
When she moves from Texas to Oklahoma.
Yeah, you can stop the tallies because we can tell by the boomhauer. Tyler's waiting pretty.
Why are we even allowed
You got
to
too
play
comfortable.
It's like we've never seen a movie before.
this? See, this is why I hate a good start. Because, like, as soon as I get confident, it's, like, out the window. Everything else.
You just peter out.
I just want to point out that you got the mask and wedding costumes, but no outsiders.
This is
or
what happens
Silence of
every
the
time I get
Lambs.
Dennis the Menace, and then you're gonna silence the lambs me for the rest of my life. Like, you know what you expect from me, okay? I don't know what else you
That's all
think
we
you're
have to
gonna
say
get.
now. Just Silence of the Lambs.
Silence
Blair.
of the Lambs, Blair.
Silence of the Lambs.
You missed it too, Biscuit.
All right, still a close one here. This next score should just come with a warning. Slaps. This score
Slap warning.
slaps
Right
so
ahead.
hard.
Slap around the corner. Blake, is he right?
At least make a guess.
Can't make a guess of
Lizzo.
two people.
You're both wrong. It was Jennifer Lawrence.
Ah!
Oh.
2 right answers out of 7. They both went to the biscuit. Blair, you've embarrassed yourself so far this 420.
Jeez.
Happy 420. We're all a little embarrassed.
What's new?
You gotta play the rest of the hole
This
from the
is like-
ladies' tease.
This is the 4th annual Blair. What the hell were you thinking? I like to think Tyler won that one,
I feel like I
Really?
won.
but you didn't beat the
I
snot
don't
out of
know.
her.
It feels right.
I don't know about that.
Well, it would have been nice if someone kept score.
Yeah.
It's almost as if you had a scoreboard filled out, and all you had to do was make some tallies. If only we had someone on that for us.
Crunchtastic R&D department.
Yeah. What the
in
hell?
hot water today.
They just kind of left us hanging,
Yeah.
pressed record, and walked out of the room.
Left baby in the bathtub. Thanks, R&D.
Excuse me, Frank. Can you get in here, please? Blair needs help with the tallies.
Can we get a run back on the tally, please?
What's the score, Frank?
Christian Bale drew inspiration from which actor to prepare for his role in American Psycho? Tom Cruise, Michael Douglas, or Richard Gere?
Richard Gere isn't like near crazy enough, but he also has like a calmness to him that is a little Gere-like, and that hair feels a little Gere to me.
Does feel a little geary.
As much as I don't want to say it, I feel like I've convinced myself
should
to
say
go
it.
Gere now.
You should say that.
It's Gere.
It's Tom Cruise.
He's right. You should say that. I love where you're going with this.
I hate when you
You're
do
totally
this.
onto something
I
here,
hate
Blair.
when you do this to me.
Couldn't agree less. It's Tom Cruise.
Am I winning?
I didn't see a.
I didn't see any chub
I-
over here.
I don't see any chubs over here. 4-3. She was hesitant to.
I was,
Give
but
you-
I
It was
Give
an
your money
emotional
back.
thought
chub.
maybe yeah, it was.
It's an emotional chub.
It really was, but you earned it. You deserve it.
Using her tears for lube again.
Welcome to another episode of Emotional Chubs.
We'll fill you up.
4-3. Let's continue. Nicely done. Don't have a close game here. Blair, we got a few more. You can get back into it. Woody Harrelson.
Kingpin.
Wow. That's great, Blair.
Incorrect.
It is.
Incorrect. That's done in Reno, biggest little city in
You're
the world.
right.
Oh, come
Wow.
Sorry, Blair.
on.
Very
Holy
close.
cow.
Very close. I want to go home. I want to go to Reno.
I want to go to Reno.
Go to Reno. I don't want to agree with her, but I agree with her. I agree.
Really helps when you use it in a sentence.
Yeah, that's not happening again.
Yeah, it's too easy.
I mean, it's been a while.
These are hard.
Yes.
Oh, you thought What's the Score Part 7 was going to be easy?
I've literally only written
8 to
down
2,
a few.
yeah.
I was only putting down the ones that
No.
I was getting anyway.
You were done after Boomhauer.
It's a lot closer than that 10-2 score.
Mound House?
Yep.
You're just going to get a drink at Mound House.
I'm going to get a pile of beef and some drink.
Exactly.
It's a bar.
Pile of beef curtains.
He's going bar. What are you thinking?
No. You're getting ladies.
You're going
beef
companion?
everywhere.
Blair's back in it with a
Ooh,
companion.
she's on it.
Thank you.
Is it not
It's time.
4 and a dot to 4 and a dot?
It is exactly that.
You can't write this stuff. He's going Pootie Tang. You're going Plum Fiction. It's Booty Call.
What?
I mean, come on.
I don't know why I'm so shocked. Like, what? What?
What? She was in
This is bullshit.
I'm gonna say Freaks and Geeks. No. What was the other one?
Sex in the City, Frasier, Freaks
She
and Geeks.
had to have been on Sex in the City. I'll say Freaks and Geeks. Although I feel like that's wrong.
Frasier.
Aaron Taylor Johnson in A Million Little Pieces.
Real.
Who?
Kick ass.
Oh, real.
That was A Million Pieces of Real Dong.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam Scott and Jason Schwartzman in their adult sex comedy, The Overnight.
Ooh, real.
Gotta be real.
Both synthetics.
Oh, shit.
Chris Hemsworth in Vacation.
Fake.
Gotta be fake.
Totally fake. Impressive, but that's a counterfeit, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why is it all stretched out in the crotch?
Yahya Abdul-Mateen in Watchmen.
Real dick.
CGI. See a fake dick.
Blair got it.
No.
Not all of him was acting when it came to playing superhuman Dr. Manhattan, which earned him a 2020 Emmy for Outstanding Penis in a supporting role.
Yeah.
No way,
I
that's
see
real.
a
Yeah,
real
that was
penis.
real.
The big blue hanging thing?
It wasn't blue, but it might
The
as well
real
been.
blue
That big
hanging
old blue thing down by his knee.
Foot.
Michael Fassbender in Shame.
Obviously real. We've discussed this.
Real fast bender.
No shame in that meaty dong.
No.
Kevin Bacon in Wild Things.
Fake bacon.
Faking the bacon?
Yeah.
Real bacon.
Real bacon.
Real bacon!
Real bacon!
That shit ain't turkey.
That was real bacon.
Original pork product. Last question, worth 2 points.
Last one. Worth two. Is it worth two? Do you like
Gotta
that?
be.
Do you agree?
I don't, but it's got to happen. So
Mm-hmm.
One and a dot.
Yeah, one and a dot.
I love that.
One and a dot.
Done.
Tyler. Tin Cup. Come on!
win!
It's easy!
He asked for it. He got it.
Got it!
So unfair.
To win by one little dot.
10 years from now, they're not going to remember who won, who lost, but they're going to remember your dot.
Tyler, it was immortal.
It was immortal!
Game is so
Fucking! I'll meet you back in the Winnebago, man!
That was very. Look at that sad face. Blair's so upset.
Look at how sad she is!
You got it.
Look at her!
His
She's so sad!
favorite movie of all time.
Oh, you were
Worth two.
one Devil's Rejects away from just putting this thing away.
I gave you like 9 notes to get that. I had it on the first da 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 da.
Thanks for waiting.
Thanks for
Thanks.
waiting. Can't say tits? Shit's the mount.
It's all over again. Still getting used to things.
Ran 2.
Billy Crystal?
Scooters?
He does edibles?
Blair, hope you're ready to dance.
Gosh.
Holy mammoth meat from an extinct species.
Holy or woolly mammoth?
Holy mammoth?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Holy mammoth?
Woolly mammoth meat? Woolly.
Holy? I really messed that up?
It's woolly, not holy.
Can't say. Can't even say.
Can't say the sad thing.
No. Can you say mounds?
You can say mounds.
The mounds.
It's the mounds.
I can't say
It's the mounds, bro.
That mounds out right now.
Those mounds.
Push those mounds together and them. What's the score, Frank?
Did you mean Blair Dressel?
that your phone?
Probably Siri. You listening to me? Oh, it is. I must have FaceTime Blair.
No problem. I won't.
No.
Who do you want to call?
Stop it.
I mean, I'm plugged.
This is a pair of socks.
I did learn a lot of peen facts I wasn't aware of.
Oi, oi!
Hell yeah.
Side of beef here.
Side of beef.
That was amazing.
Here, catch my breath.
We went extra hard on the impressions this go around. Some of those weren't half bad. My face hurts from laughing.
I know.
You guys are so great. Thank you for another season of good times, and I love doing the show with you.
No, thank you.
This is a really fun ride we're on together, and we have even bigger things in store right around the corner.
Yes.
We kind of took the bulk of our break before releasing the finale, so we will be back releasing new episodes in just a couple of weeks, and you will not believe who's on the calendar. It's kind of surreal.
It is. I still can't believe it.
Don't forget to subscribe to get updates on new episodes and follow us on TikTok at Something Crunchy. There's also the Something Crunchy Facebook page where you'll find the highest grade memes in the city. See those red hairs?
I see those.
This has been another season of Something Crunchy, and as always,
Don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life.
And be crunchy to one another.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. All episodes can be found at somethingcrunchy.com and on all podcast platforms. Thank you for listening.